Tomorrow can be tomorrow, like I'm filming this right now on a Monday. So tomorrow can be Tuesday, or tomorrow can be the start of an amazing, amazing journey. Hey, it's Chris Pre. Welcome to this week's Motivational Monday. Back in the mid-90s, we had a mastermind group, and I remember the gentleman, and if he's hearing this, I would love him to hear this. Mike Dotter, shout out to you in Florida. 30-something years ago, we had a mastermind. There was 5 or 6 of us, and each week we were tasked with someone bringing a topic to the table. And Mike brought an interesting topic to the table that to this day, and he probably doesn't know this, lives in our community and lives in a document called The Power of One Daily Discipline. Pretty cool. What he said on the mastermind was so simple but so effective, and I'll tell you what it resulted in with that Power of One Daily Discipline. Mike said, hey guys, I got it. This week I want to talk about discipline because I realized that if I list all the things that I can do each day to make sure I win each day, that'll then accumulate to my yearly goal instead of focusing on the yearly and being overwhelmed, right? He broke it down to daily activities that he knew for certain if he did daily, he'd reach his goal. And he said, pretty much got to figure out. It's easy. It's simple. So we came up with the Power of One Daily Discipline as a community. Gosh, it's been since the 90s. So you just take a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, you hold it horizontally on the left-hand side. You put all the things that you want to do on a daily basis from a consistency and a discipline standpoint. So it could be items to work out if you're working on certain items. It can be prospecting if you're working on prospecting. It can be appointments, whatever the needle movers are. And then across the top, 1 through 31. Now, accountability is awesome. It matters, but self-accountability is great. So on my desk right here is a simple 8.5 by 11 sheet, and I just check off the boxes each day. Now, you might think that's little, but number one, it works. Number two, you don't want to not check the boxes each night, right? And then you start to realize how consistency really matters. Like, here's 2 things for you to crush it starting this week, starting tomorrow, okay? Let's make tomorrow the start of something amazing. 2 things to crush it, crush the competition, succeed in your own way. Number 1, clarity. We're about to jump into a boot camp this week. Today, we start the boot camp. I'm in early. And I always start the boot camp with one of the things that I want to make sure I help them with is clarity. And that is being clear on where you're headed, your goals, sure. But laser focused forward, not backwards, not left, not right. Remember the old saying, the windshield is bigger for a reason. It's bigger than the rearview mirror. Don't forget about the past. If I look at my past, I'd be crippled from during the crash, right? So number 1 is clarity. Number 2 is the consistency that I mentioned. Consistency. It'll crush everyone else, guys. It will. If you think of from a competition standpoint, it'll bring you great success. Here's a question for you. Do you consider yourself disciplined? Because that's what it'll take for the Power of One Daily Discipline. Do you consider yourself disciplined? Yes or no? Here's another question. Do most successful people become successful and then get disciplined? Like some people think, they have time now, right? No. Or do they become disciplined and then they got super successful? I scream that it's the latter. I hope you agree. And so all the excuses that we all have, I did it after the crash, are just that. They're just excuses. Remember, I said don't look back. So what do you do then? Just speak with someone that has been where you want to be. Here's an example. Just yesterday, Sunday, I had a conversation with a gentleman that's looking at our community. I think he has great potential. He comes from a background that typically excels in our area. He comes from a background the same as one of our coaches. I think everything will look great. He said to me, I'm cautious because of some of my past mistakes and past investments that didn't work. And I said, okay, those are bad decisions, maybe, but don't look back and use that to cripple yourself going forward. Be cautious. That's cool. That's the word he used. But don't use it as an excuse to not take action. That's not cool. That's going to cripple you. I did that for 4 years. I looked back at the crash, and for 4 years, I had my head in the sand. Not until I took action, put my neck out on the line, asked someone to trust in me and invest in me to get into a coaching program. Like I didn't want to do it. Not until I took action did things change. So simply get with someone who's been there. And I said to him as an example, to give you a real life story, I said, look, Not sure where to get started? Go to smartrealestatecoach.com/get going for free books, strategy calls, and a whole bunch more. We're going to help you get going the wicked smart way. We've been after this for over a decade doing exactly that. I get you're cautious. We've done hundreds of deals. I don't know, probably over 1,000 as a community. I said, go to our YouTube channel, type in Smart Real Estate Coach in YouTube, go to the section, the PlayStation that's Deal Structure Sundays, and you'll see 400 or 500 deals. Many of them, most of them with students. Most, like, I don't know, more than 2/3. If that's not enough social proof that you can come in our community and crush it, I don't know what is. So let's get after it. All right? So guys, let me end where I started. Tomorrow can be tomorrow, or tomorrow can be the start of an amazing journey. We want to help you. Anything we can do to help you. If you want to get a call with me personally, get on my calendar, go to smartrealestatecoach.com/Chris Pre Hall. It's that simple. I'd love to talk with you. I'd love to kind of rip apart what you're going on and how we can get you there and get you there more quickly. Make it a great week. We'll see you next week on the next Motivational Monday.